Chapter 2. A Breakdown. Before Miss Pickerell could even say, "Oh dear," Mr. Haggerty had taken off his bright blue coat and folded it across his briefcase. "I know just what's wrong," he said, rolling up his sleeves. "Where do you keep your tools?" Miss Pickerell told him they were under the back seat and that she thought he was very kind to do this. Then she got into the trailer with her cow, while Mr. Haggerty was squirming around on his back under the car. Miss Pickerell could see that the cow was sicker than she had been before. She patted the cow's neck encouragingly. "We'll be home before long," she said. "You'll feel better after you get back to your own quiet pasture." "There, it's all fixed," Mr. Haggerty announced, emerging from under the car. He looked into the trailer. "I love animals," he said, "especially farm animals." Miss Pickerell gave a final pat to her cow and climbed out of the trailer. Mr. Haggerty replaced the tools under the back seat, rolled down his sleeves, and put his coat back on again. "I had always planned to study veterinary medicine," he said, "but when I got to college, they gave me an aptitude test and discovered about my brain, so I studied higher mathematics instead." "What about your brain?" Miss Pickerell asked as she took her place at the steering wheel. "Well, as I said, I don't like to brag. It's nothing to be especially proud of. I'd much rather be a veterinarian than what I am." He got into the car. "What are you, Mr. Haggerty?" "Well, you see, I am very quick at scientific calculations. I am in great demand wherever difficult scientific calculations must be made rapidly. That is why I have been sent for to join the scientific expedition near Square Toe Mountain." Miss Pickerell started the car. "Why, Mr. Haggerty," she said, when they had driven a little way, "what have you done? We're actually going 25 miles an hour." "It was nothing," said Mr. Haggerty modestly. "You must be a very valuable man to have on an expedition," said Miss Pickerell, "if you can calculate things and fix things too. How soon do you calculate we will reach Square Toe Mountain at this rate, Mr. Haggerty?" Mr. Haggerty did not hesitate. "At 14 minutes after 4, he said, "and I hope it won't be too late." "Too late for what?" "I would like to tell you, Miss Pickerell," said Mr. Haggerty, "but I'm afraid I have already said too much. You see, this expedition I am joining is not my own. The captain who is in charge of the expedition wants to keep it secret. He doesn't want people to know about it." "Is he ashamed of what he's doing?" Miss Pickerell asked. "Is he doing something wrong?" "Oh, no, indeed," said Mr. Haggerty, "but there's always the chance that an expedition such as this might fail. It's embarrassing if people know you've started out somewhere and you never get there. Oh, look, is that Square Toe Mountain up there ahead of us?" Miss Pickerell said that it was. "The captain gave me directions," Mr. Haggerty said, "about how to find the expedition. When I get to a red-covered bridge, I'm supposed either to take the left-hand road, or to take the right-hand road, or to go straight ahead. I can't remember which. It's a good thing I wrote it down, isn't it?" "I'm a little surprised, Mr. Haggerty," said Miss Pickerell, "that you can't remember a simple thing like that, a man with such a good brain as yours." "That's the way I save wear and tear on my brain," Mr. Haggerty said. "I don't clutter it up with little unimportant things. Anything like that I just write down, and then I forget it. That's why I carry such a large briefcase as this, to hold all the things I've written down and forgotten." He unstrapped his briefcase and began to go through the mass of notes and papers inside. "Well, anyway," said Miss Pickerell, "it couldn't be the left-hand road you are supposed to take. That's the road to my farm. Nobody else uses it but me. It's a private road. Nobody else lives anywhere near my farm. Mr. Haggerty was still fluttering through the contents of his briefcase when they reached the red-covered bridge. It was 14 minutes after 4, just as Mr. Haggerty had said it would be. "This is where I turn off," Miss Pickerell said. "I'll have to let you out here." Mr. Haggerty picked up his briefcase by one strap and got out of the car. "You were very kind to give me a ride, Miss Pickerell. Thank you." "Thank you for fixing my car," said Miss Pickerell. "Goodbye, Mr. Haggerty. I hope you'll find your directions." Miss Pickerell was so eager to reach her own quiet farm, and so concerned to know that her cow was not too exhausted from the long trip, that she did not notice the condition of her road. Otherwise, she might have observed the fresh, deep ruts that seemed to indicate that someone had been using her own private road while she was away. Until next time.